Hi friends. Hi friends. I think that I am live. Yes friends, I am live. So friends, today we are going to play some games. And friends, if you want to challenge me, then you can challenge me by the link given in the description below. You can check it out. And friends, we have got our first challenge. I will accept it. So our game has started. My opponent played e4. I will play c5. I will play d6, the Sicilian defense. Now friends, the game has been converted into the Nazdarov variation of the Sicilian defense. Okay, my opponent played bishop to b3. So bishop to b3 is a nice move as it prevents b5. Now I can play bishop to e7. Now I will play b5. Now my plan is to play bishop to b7, then knight b2 d7 for pawn. So friends, if you want to challenge me, then challenge me with a rapid time control like 10 plus 5 or 15 plus 10. 3 plus 2 or 2 plus 0 is just very fast. So okay friends, it's my turn. I will play knight b2 d7. Now I can play rook to c8 or knight to c5, but first I will play knight to c5 and then I will play rook to c8 and then queen to c7. So my opponent played rook a to d1, just developing his pieces. Now I will play knight to c5. Okay friends, my opponent played knight d to e2, trying to exchange my knight. So I will play rook to c8. Okay, my opponent played knight to g3. Now I can play queen to c7. Now plan is to play d5. So over here we couldn't play d5 because e5 was possible and my knight will need to move, and then f4 and f5 are also big threats. Okay, played bishop to d4, trying to attack on my knight. So I will capture the bishop on b3. Now I will play rook to e8. So friends, we have another challenge. It's from my friend, so I will accept it, but after playing this game. So friends, if you are watching the stream, then please give this stream a like and also subscribe to the channel. Okay, now it's my move. Friends, I think now b4 is possible, but in that case knight to a4 will be a good move for my opponent. I think I should play rook to d8, just adding some more support on the d6 pawn. Friends, I hope that you are able to see the stream. Okay friends, now I have only 26 seconds left, so I will need to play very fast. So friends, now I can play bishop to g7 and my king's side will be safe. And friends, now I can attack. The d6 pawn is a big weakness. Now my plan is to play bishop to f6. Friends, I have very less time left on my clock, so I will need to play very fast. Friends, I missed. The c2 pawn was hanging. I hope that I can give the check on h4. There is an increment of 2 seconds, so friends, this game is completely winning for me, but time is a big problem. So my opponent gave up his queen. Now friends, the game is very easy for me to play, and now yes, it's just winning for me. Okay friends, my opponent resigned. My opponent wants a rematch, but my friend had challenged me, but he cancelled his challenge. Okay, so I think we can do a rematch. I will start with e4. So my friend again challenged me. So friends, this is not a good opening for me. I just messed it up everything, but I will consolidate it in the middle game. So friends, we lost a pawn over here. Friends, our pieces are developed, but we are a pawn down. So friends, I have a very good attacking position. So friends, I just messed it up everything in the opening. Friends, I will just resign and accept my friend's challenge. Friends, I think my net is not that good. If you are able to see the stream, then please write it in the chat below. So I'm playing with my friend. So my opponent is my friend, and he also has a YouTube channel. So I will put a link to it in the description below. But after playing this game, friends, in this game there is no time control. There is no additional time control, means there is no time control like 5 plus 2, it is 5 plus 0, so there will be no increment. Friends, I think that knight bishop to f6 or knight to f6 was a better option, because all of my pieces are on the 7th and the 6th rank, which is not that good. So okay friends, we got the control of this d file. Friends, this game is very pretty much equal, so I think that this game is very drawish, but we cannot say anything till the last move. So I will just play h6. Now I can move my king to f7, f8. So I think my opponent just blundered his rook. I think my opponent thought that after queen to 8 check it will be mate, because my king has no squares to move, but I played h7. Rook up. I will bring my rook back to d8. First, my opponent wants a take back, and yes, I will give it. But he offered take back at the wrong time, but now I will again give it, because we just want to play a good chess. So friends, even I offered him a take back. I hope that he will accept it. Well friends, he cancelled it. But okay. Now I should exchange the queens in order to win the game. Friends, I think now he has to exchange the queens. Okay, friends, it doesn't exchange. Friends, my opponent played a good tactic. I will need to capture. Friends, I think it is a checkmate very soon. Friends, there is no move for my king to go. I'm not able to move my king, and I also cannot put anything in between, but it is not showing that, means checkmate. I will just reload the page. Friends, I can play queen to d2, and now it's a checkmate. So friends, we lost the game, but I will do a rematch. And after this game, friends, I will play some rapid games like 10 plus 5 or 15 plus 10, because blitz games are not that good for improving our chess. Okay friends, now I played bishop to c4. I didn't want to lose the game again. Now friends, I can exchange. If my opponent had played e6, then playing d4 was not a good option, because bishop to b5, b4 always remains a threat. Now I will castle. Now my plan is to play bishop to e3 and then play f4. So friends, okay, my opponent just castled. Now I will play h3. Plan is to prevent knight to g4. Okay friends, my opponent played e5. Now I will just play knight to f3. Now I will simply exchange. Now my opponent can play d5, but let us see what he plays. Friends, I hope that you are able to see the stream and there is no glitch. So friends, I think my opponent again blundered his rook. I will capture it. No friends, he didn't blunder. Now my opponent will get 2 pieces for a rook. I will capture the pawn. Friends, I blundered my knight on e5. Friends, I think I should resign now. But I can play knight to d7. Friends, this game is losing for me as my opponent has 2 pieces for a rook and my opponent has 4 pieces and I have only 2. So if we see material wise, then I am 2 points down. So I'll just resign. And friends, now I will play some rapid games. So let us start. So we have our first opponent. He is not playing his move. Okay, my opponent played d4. I will play d5. Okay friends, now I will play c6. Okay, my opponent played knight to c3. I will play knight to f6. Okay, now I can play e6. Okay friends, my opponent is not playing his move. So friends, I think we will need to wait for some time because my opponent is not playing his move. So friends, till the time my opponent is not playing any move, I will just read the chat. So friends, my friends have joined my live stream. My friends are just chatting. So okay, my opponent finally played his move. Even I will play bishop to e7. So now my opponent's plan is to castle on the long side. Yes, and he did it. Now friends, I think I can start my attack by playing a5. Friends, I think my opponent played his move. No, he didn't. So now my plan is to play b5, a4 and a3. So friends, I think that this will be my last game. And after that I will just end the stream. My opponent played his move. I will play knight to d7. Now friends, d takes on c4 is a very good move, as the c4 pawn is preventing b5. So after d takes on c4, I can simply play b5 and then play b4 and a4. And so I hope that you are able to see my stream. Now I will simply capture the e pawn. Over here we are getting the e pawn for free, but I think capturing on c4 is good. But I will just capture on e4. Okay friends, there is some problem with my network. So friends, if you are not able to see the stream, then please message me in the chat below. Okay friends, my opponent is not playing his move. So friends, we have a challenge. So we have another challenge, but 3+2. So we cannot accept it before playing a game. Okay friends, so my opponent is thinking too much and not playing his move, but it is a rapid game, so my opponent has his time. Okay friends, he captured our bishop or knight, so I think I will capture it back with my knight, as if I had captured with the bishop, then the e4 pawn was hanging. So friends, just a minute, I will just fix my network and come back. Okay friends, I think my opponent has not played his move. So friends, my opponent has only some 4 minutes left on his clock, which is good for me. Okay friends, my opponent played knight to e5, a good move by my opponent. I think now I will castle. So friends, now the game is pretty much equal. My opponent can also recover the e4 pawn. Okay friends, my opponent played his move. Even my opponent wants to attack on the king side, but I think my attack will be more faster. So before that, I will just play bishop to b4. Okay friends, my opponent has very less time left on his clock, only 4 minutes, but he has an increment of 5 seconds, so that is a good point of view for him. So friends, please like the stream and also subscribe to the channel if you are watching the stream. Okay friends, now I will play bishop to d7. I don't have to worry about h6 because I can simply play g6 and his queen can never reach f6 or on this diagonal. Now I will play g6. Friends, but I will need to be beware of this h6 pawn. So we still have a challenge pending. But friends, I think this will be my last game, and after this game I will just end the stream because we played some 6 to 5 games. Okay friends, I think my opponent played his move. He played g4, a good move. But now I will simply play my pawn to b5. Friends, there are very much tactics in this game, and if the position gets opened up, then the c file will be a big threat for my opponent, as rook to c8 is a threat. Okay friends, he played c takes on b5. I will capture back. If he captures with the bishop, I will simply capture and he will lose a piece because he cannot capture back with the knight because his knight is pinned. And if he captures, then I will simply win the queen and the game will be very easy for me to win. Okay friends, he removed his queen from the pin, but now still there is a threat of rook to c8. And now bishop takes on c3 is the biggest threat, as after b takes on c3 I can simply play b4 and he cannot capture back because rook takes c2 will come and my opponent will simply lose his queen. So okay friends, my opponent played his knight to e5, but before that my opponent played g5. Now friends, I think I can play my knight to h5. And friends, now again bishop takes on c3 is a big threat. So my opponent will need to be aware of that threat. Friends, I will not say my moves in the live stream because it is possible that my opponent could be watching my stream, so I will just keep all my moves in my mind. I will not just tell it on the stream. So okay friends, my opponent played an exchange sacrifice. I will need to accept it or else I will be a knight down. Okay friends, I am a piece up. So friends, is So friends, if there is some problem in the stream, then you can message me in the chat below, because I don't think that my net is that good. Okay friends, my opponent just gave up his piece. I think now this game is just winning for me, but still I will need to play good chess. Bishop to b4. I played to save my bishop. My opponent played, friends, queen to f3, and now I can play the move queen to e7. So friends, if you are able to see the stream, then please message me in the chat below. Friends, I mistakenly muted myself, but now I am unmute. Okay, so what did my opponent play? My opponent played knight to e5. So okay, a good move. Friends, now my opponent cannot play queen to f6, because there will be a wonderful tactical checkmate. I can play queen to c2, and when he goes king to a1, I can simply play queen to c1, and he will need to capture back, and then I can simply capture. Okay friends, now I think it is a forced checkmate. Yes friends, I won the game. It was a pretty easy game for me, but still I will need to appreciate my opponent. My opponent also played very good. So friends, thank you for watching the stream, and please give this stream a like and also subscribe to the channel, and I will end the stream over here. Thank you for watching.